Okay, Flatiron School, final project demo, take 3. And this is Christopher Dent, and I'm doing the demo video for my Flatiron School final project, my React Redux project, and my project is titled Dinofinder 2020. My CLI app for my very first project ever was a scraper, a dinosaur scraper. So I kind of wanted to bring that to life. The intention with that was to be a very basic educational tool, and that's the same thing here. It's a prehistoric card collection that anyone can edit. So right now we're looking at the first page, the front page, which is in the code, the eras container. From here, you would just select which version of the Earth you want to explore. Let's go with Cretaceous. And then you get to the next container, which is the Dino Types container, and that breaks it down by category on a by category per time period, like Cretaceous, of course, here. And we see that in the URL as well, Cretaceous Dino Types. And from there, this is where we will access our actual card collection. So I'm going to click on Cretaceous Carnivores, where we've got a few pre-populated. These are all dinosaurs that lived during the Cretaceous period. Now, basically, yeah, the intent would just be that people could use this to input some basic information about the creature and do some internet research to get there and add it. And then show it to their friends or whatever you'd like to do with your virtual dino card collection. So just a demo. So as you can see, add dinosaur to collection, menu drops down. It's actually not accordion. It's kind of what it looks like, but it's not. It's a function I made myself before I learned that bootstrap accordion was a thing. So it works though, I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a dinosaur. Spinosaurus. Lived 99.93, and I'm using Wikipedia as a source right now on my other screen. It was discovered in 1915. Let's find a cool picture of it. Cool, all right, I found one. And then, let's see, I'm not gonna go into the weight. Actually, yeah, I would, yeah, this is right here. So 1.1 short tons in weight. That's where this link could come in. You can convert from tons to pounds because I want the data to be in pounds. That's 1.1, so 2,200 pounds. And the size would be in feet. Wow, this was a big one, between 12 and 18 meters. So, I mean, it's not like a peer-reviewed paper or anything. So they can go with whatever number they'd like. I've been going with the high numbers, so it's a 59-foot dinosaur. And let's put a fun fact. Just gonna copy a couple lines from the article. Okay, that's all the info we need. A few of these, this is a controlled form as far as React goes, but also I've got some validations only on the front end, but it works to make sure that some important data is included. Cretaceous carnivore, I mean, it's pre-populated, but that's also very important. So the dinosaur gets categorized correctly. Also the picture is required because the card is really no fun without a picture, as is the name and the description. So anyway, add dinosaur. There we go, there's a Spinosaurus. So what if we decided that Spinosaurus was actually a little bit lighter, not heavier, make him 2,500 pounds. Oh, this is bootstrap accordion, so click edit. I'm going to make him 2,500 pounds. And I'm going to commit changes. And when I click commit changes, the menu should collapse. And it did. And that change was made. That's pretty much it. The last feature really is just the delete feature, which is pretty basic. It works. That's what matters. Delete will remove this card from state, and it will also remove Spinosaurus from the database. Bye-bye Spinosaurus, but pretty cool, so I'll probably put you back later. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you've got, so we're at the Triassic period now, same type of thing, same concept for every period, for every category. Jurassic, avians, got a couple of bird-like things in there. And that's the app. I guess I'm supposed to show some code in this demo video too. So here we go. I'm gonna add them up here. We're not gonna worry about the back end, but I'll show you a little bit of my front end. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go through and show how at least I think I'm meeting most of the requirements. It has one HTML page to render the application. That page is up here in the public folder, I believe, index.html. As you can see, there's really nothing there except my links to the style sheets. And after that, stateless components. Components are down here. I made the delete button its own component, which is kind of fun. That stateless dinosaur card. I had trouble keeping this one stateless, to be honest, but I managed it in the end. I didn't have to convert it. Well, I did convert it to a class, but then I converted it back to a functional component. So that's 2. Dinotype card 3. Dinotype list 4. Era card 5. Here's list 6. And this one became redundant. I'll delete it. So that's that. Routes. Let's see. I believe my routes are an app. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with React Router, actually. I thought it was pretty cool. You can assign different routes to have a page render in different ways without it being like the real URL. I don't know. I just had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, I have 5 routes. So that meets the 3, I think. In the basic, they just take you to the container or the form that we're looking at. The application was created with Create React app, and it is making use of React Router. And I believe this is proper RESTful routing. Redux middleware we're using Thunk. We're using Thunk so that the actions can return objects, which can then be sent down to the reducer, which can then alter the state, the global state. My Rails API is handling persistence within the database. So, I mean, we've got we've got controllers for dinotypes, dinosaurs, and eras. Dinosaurs is the most complicated. The others, you're not adding or deleting anything yet. That could be a potential future enhancement, is adding different eras, expanding this beyond just dinosaurs. But for now, it's just really show and index. And for dinotypes, same. Client-side application channel display of data, yeah, it does that. Application should have minimal styling. And yeah, it has that. So as I mentioned before, so I started building this app with just Bootstrap in mind. And that's how I was doing my coding. I was adding the appropriate classes within the components and all that. And it was only like maybe a week ago, while I was working on finalizing things, I realized that React Bootstrap is a whole different thing, and that regular Bootstrap could be problematic here. So I removed most of my vanilla Bootstrap and replaced it with React Bootstrap components, such as accordion. And that's pretty much it for the styling. And that's it. That's my final project. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope the project's acceptable. Let me know if you have any questions. ChristopherDent01@gmail.com. Thank you.